Okay, you know that feeling, right? You're all set for that nice cold drink, maybe a smoothie, packing the cooler,
Yeah.
and then, ugh, the ice situation.
Yeah.
Your fridge one's busted, or you're fighting with those awful plastic trays, you know, the ones that crack. Or maybe you just never remember the water filter. It's this little background annoyance, isn't it?
It really is. It's funny how something so basic like ice
Mm.
can become this daily hassle. We just sort of put up with it, often without even thinking there might be a better way.
Exactly. And that's why we're doing this deep dive today. We're looking into these compact, portable ice makers. Turns out, for a lot of people, these aren't just gadgets anymore. They're like essential daily tools.
Mm.
So yeah, what we're trying to do here is sift through a bunch of stuff. We found someone's personal story, forum chats, a big FAQ, and pull out the key info. Basically, help you figure out if one of these little ice machines could actually be useful for you.
And it's kind of bigger than just ice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It taps into how these small single-purpose appliances can, really streamline things. Drinks at home, sure, but also prepping for camping or picnics.
That's a great point. And speaking of making life easier, one person we read about really captured that. They saw some YouTuber talking about one, did a quick search, and just like hit buy straight away.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. And the follow-up was they said it was the best decision ever, used it literally every single day. So definitely not just an impulse buy that gathers dust. That kind of instant, like, usefulness really says something.
It absolutely does. It hits right at the core problem.
Yeah.
Those old ice trays take forever, and getting the ice out is just annoying. This is just a fast, direct solution.
Yeah.
And think beyond water, iced coffee, protein shakes, that daily friction just vanishes.
Totally. And it's not just about inside the house either. A lot of what we looked at kept mentioning these things are like a total game changer for outdoor stuff. Yeah, camping, picnics, backyard parties, suddenly having easy ice when you're not near your kitchen freezer, it really opens things up.
Right. Which brings up a good point.
Yeah.
Why these compact ones specifically? I mean, fridge ice makers exist, obviously.
Sure.
But the sources pointed out, they can be unreliable, break down, or maybe your fridge just doesn't have one. And those bigger standalone ice machines, they can take up a lot of space.
Yeah, counter space is precious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the beauty of these portable ones is getting that ice fast without needing a huge footprint. Plus, many have handy features, like self-cleaning.
Okay, that makes sense. So in all these discussions, especially like parent groups and camping forums, were there specific models people kept mentioning?
Yeah, definitely. Two names popped up quite a bit,
Hmm.
both praised for being small, easy to move around, and crucially, really fast.
Okay.
One user was a big fan of the Cylon Ice Maker, said it was lightweight, easy to carry, and just unbelievably fast. They felt like impressed all over again every time they used it.
Unbelievably fast, huh?
Mhm.
Nice.
And the other popular one mentioned a lot was the Yuhomi Ice Maker. Apparently, just as quick at making ice. The main difference people highlighted was its bigger water tank.
Oh, okay. A larger reservoir.
Yeah. So maybe better if you have a big family or you're having people over needing more ice without constantly topping up the water.
Right, that larger tank could be a real plus for parties or just a busy household. Okay, so let's get into some of the common questions people seem to have. First big one. Do these things, like, suck up a ton of electricity?
That's a fair question, but no, not really. Most of these home units, especially the compact ones, are actually designed to be pretty energy efficient.
Oh, good.
Yeah, their job is very specific, make ice quickly, and they're optimized for that. So you shouldn't really see your power bill spike just because you want ice.
That's definitely good to hear, especially these days. What about noises, like that annoying beeping some appliances make? My old fridge ice maker used to beep constantly.
Ah, the beeping. Usually it's just trying to tell you something simple. The FAQs we saw mentioned, it's typically either low water needs a refill or the ice basket is full.
Okay, so it's helpful, not just annoying.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Needs attention, basically.
Yeah.
Sometimes, maybe if it hasn't run in a while, it might beep, needing a quick clean cycle before it starts up properly. More of a prompt than a panic alarm.
Gotcha. Okay, so they make ice super fast. That's clear. But here's the thing. Coming from a fridge ice maker background, does it keep the ice frozen? Like, can I fill it and have ice ready all day?
Yeah, that's a key difference. These compact models are built for making ice quickly, not storing it long-term like a freezer.
Ah, okay.
The basket is insulated, but it's not a freezer. So the ice will eventually start to melt if you just leave it there. You really need to use it fairly soon or, transfer it to your actual freezer if you want to keep it for longer.
So it's a trade-off for the speed and the portability.
Exactly. That's what lets them be smaller and more efficient at that main job, churning out ice fast.
Good to know. So, no making a giant batch on Sunday to last the week. What about when you first get one? Any special setup or just plug and play?
There's one small but important step. When you first get it, or if you move it, you should let it sit upright for a bit, like maybe 4 to 6 hours.
Oh, why is that?
It lets the refrigerant settle properly. That's the cooling fluid inside.
Yeah.
It needs to be settled in the system, especially the compressor, before you fire it up. Just helps prevent damage and make sure it runs right.
Right, okay. A little patience pays off. So, back to speed. Just how fast are we talking? Can I really get ice in, like, minutes?
Oh, yeah. It varies a tiny bit by model and room temperature, but most can genuinely kick out the first batch of ice in something like 6 to 12 minutes.
Seriously, 6 minutes?
Yep, which means you could get, what, 6 to 9 batches of ice cubes every hour?
Yeah.
It's a really fast on-demand supply.
Wow, okay, that is impressive. And finally, cleaning. Is it a nightmare?
Actually, it seems pretty manageable. A lot of the newer ones, like the models mentioned, often have a self-cleaning function, which is super convenient. And even if it doesn't, it's usually just running a cycle with some diluted vinegar, rinsing it out well, and then wiping the inside dry. Pretty standard stuff to keep it fresh.
Okay, so wrapping this all up. After digging through all this, what's the big takeaway for you listening?
I think it boils down to this. The convenience is real, the speed is genuinely surprising, and they're way more versatile than you might think. We're talking solving that daily ice frustration, whether it's for your morning coffee, smoothies, or making camping and parties just, well, cooler. They seem to actually make a noticeable difference.
Right, and here's maybe a final thought to chew on. Think about how this one little gadget, pretty energy efficient, designed just for making ice, could actually shift things, not just your drinks, but how you entertain, how easy it is to do stuff outdoors. It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other little daily frustration are you maybe just putting up with that some simple, focused solution could totally fix? Something to think about until next time.